Do you know that the weekend debacle between Arsenal and Manchester United marked the 244th time that these two teams will be meeting in a competitive match since 1894? And in 1894, when these two teams met, Arsenal was known as Woolwich Arsenal and United were known as Nathan Heath Football Club. And that was in the English Division 2 competition. And yet, Arsenal went to Old Trafford thinking they were going to nick a victory, having come out very strongly against PSV. But somehow they faltered. A game which they had right in the palm of their hand. They were playing very strongly until Duck's free kick, which Bruno Fernandes sent right across into the net, beating David Raya and the tired Arsenal defense. And somehow, Arsenal had to come back very strongly in the second half to make a goal in the 70-minute plus through Declan Rice, a very special kind of Rice. This is the Arsenal fans report to you by Arsenal fans globally. And we're going to be talking about the talking points in that match against United. What would you think that actually happened? Is Arsenal jigs? Do they have a mental block, or did Mikel Arteta get his tactical prowess very wrong this time around? Many, what was the view in that matter? So you weren't happy, you were looking very sad, and even though you were doing the fire crowd, but somehow you just managed to lit up your face with a smile because finally it's over for Arsenal.
Well, it wasn't quite surprising, especially in terms of being over. I celebrate for like it's actually for me it's done. So my co-personal is in the Champions League. I don't know, so far this is like they are putting more efforts in the Champions League than in Premier League. Because if we go back to a lot of the matches we are playing with the champions and you see everybody is stepping up. When you come back to the Premier League, it's like I don't know what happened. A total brilliance from the team against Daisy mid-people. Going to Old Trafford United, we know they are tough opponents. We know that the United normally fans say they say no matter how United play, Tete we can pass and they beat them. So you know the job. We know it's going to be difficult to face United at Old Trafford. But the team didn't step up. The players we were expecting, to step up and take charge, take control. Odegaard hasn't been at his best, but we are open for you to, take charge at that match. But again, he wasn't at his best. And Manieri, you see, at Solko, it was quite surprising to see what he paid up early. It was up at phone 3 was in total minutes. Sample for players like Declan Rice stood up and David Raya, in as much as he made a mistake with him himself, because the boat that was caught by Brio, I admit I was a fault from David Raya, and also the word that was weak because they didn't jump up very well, and Raya at the same time position very well. But all in all, I think that United did a great job. They have they should have trashed us yesterday, only they were at that point, yes, because that's they had a brilliant opportunity or just scores as well. So, but they flopped at chances. Honestly, I was hoping for us to trash United, but in being honest, I think United are highly defective yesterday because they create more chances, have given opportunity than yet we are just.
Yeah, why would give kudos to United? We're also looking at the point you made to say Rudiger hadn't been at his best. And now looking at it, the scorer that in the turn pass or in recent pass, felt like that Arsenal isn't and final thought. Always have an issue playing against teams that play this warm block kind of football. So the question I want to ask is it a coach's issue? Because by now Mikel Arteta ought to have found out a way towards playing against this team. Because that was how we were lost to teams like uh, West Ham, Aston Villa in the previous season when we were supposed to just nick a win and go ahead and win the trophy. But somehow we keep buckling it each time we play against the teams we blow back. Because the United knew that yes, you're giving us the ball that we're going to be very crazy with. So they were very good in ensuring that they get allowed us early space in the final
I think you're actually working in that. Um, if you look at our set piece strategy yesterday, it was different compared to the way we normally take kind shots. Yesterday we are playing mid shots and finding opportunities to shoot. If only Odegaard should have been shooting on time and actually, handing the ball forward or tap, we should have been able to make great. So don't the time you see the goal that Tecna scored yesterday, it was a shot. It shoots outside of the box. So that is to say that we are actually Mikel is actually working on that. The coaching staff actually working on that for us to be making low block tip. Just that players like that we used to depend on rather we did as they that shoot. They are not available because you know how Saka can make good crosses, good passes, wasn't available. Waneri yesterday, you see that I don't know whether Dallo did his job very well or Waneri wasn't at his best. But you see yesterday, Waneri was equally take for Carlo at some point. And honestly, in being subbed up, I think we can make a good changes. I don't think anything affect the game is that the judges. Yeah, I disagree. Please, I tip so. You look at Partey, he was actually not a little bit.
When the moment Partey went out of that midfield, there was a yawning gap in that midfield. United took control of the midfield. Bruno Fernandes was phenomenal yesterday. He's a player that I hadn't given him his flowers, but yesterday he was phenomenal.
Yeah,
And controlled everything, ticked the boxes, so everything that United did. Because Mikel Arteta created a yawning gap. Look, a half-fit Thomas Partey is an incredible player for Arsenal anytime.
I know, but I also think that Partey wasn't as his.
He wasn't at his best, but you're bringing in criteria that have not played.
I think Lewis Kelly went in.
Yes, he went in there, but Luis Kelly was doing a good job here because you see, I think the challenge yesterday was Odegaard is having an issue with the kind of players I play with here. So as a result of that, he's holding on to the ball too much. But I'm not going to put all the blame on Odegaard. One, the coaching team have not created another role for a player to play because Odegaard does in young man's though. He comes to the midfield to collect the ball, he distributes the ball to the wingers, to the midfielders. He does so much. So it is either you're playing him as a 10 or you have somebody that will come and be doing that job. Let him just focus on creating chances.
But I think the Perez is doing that job. You see Perez moving all over the pitch.
Yes. So I think it's okay.
He is more of a leader than Odegaard so far this season. You look at the boy yesterday. Do you know what we lack? We lack leadership in the team. We lack confidence. We lack responsibility.
Yes.
Team wasn't
Well, yes, I agree totally with you because the free kick that was taken, we were 15 yards away from the ball, from where we built the ball. There was nobody that took note of that to complain to the ref. 15 yards is completely a misnomer and is unacceptable. But you're not going to blame United, either you're going to blame the referee because there was nobody on Arsenal side to go to the referee and say, look, 15 yards is just too much of space to give. And that was what they used to score. No, that's not.
still goes back to the point where I think some fans are actually saying that Odegaard, I don't know this season, he hasn't been at his best.
But he accepted.
He accepted his but also he isn't the leader that we used to know in the team. Yesterday, even the defense, there was no leader. Gabriel Saliba, we are seeing in midfield, but the defense wasn't also positioning very well. There was a lot of running through, like they didn't know who to mark. The players are interested.
No, I think what United did, that you must give credit to the United team, is that they play a chaotic kind of attack. There was nobody that was focusing. Everybody was running, so you didn't know who to mark. So at that point, once they flung the ball to this side, you go there, they turn the ball. So they were more precise and direct in what they did.
I think we lack in the defense.
So our problem also has to do with the coach. That's why I bring it to Arteta's position, because in the 10 past, we used to play this direct football, this meta football, 20, 30 minutes. They will fizzle out towards the end of the game. But now we are too predictable. The more we play our ball, we cycle the ball to the left, to the right, up to the north. We turn the ball, 360 degrees. So we just did The defenders of the opponents will just sit there at the watch. Let's see what
The thing is that Odegaard is the one that creates chances. He's the key player. Once Odegaard is not at his best, we strongly lost. Once Odegaard is, he's like the playmaker.
So it still comes to the coach. Because if Odegaard is injured, we need to present the first 11.
Yes, but he's not injured. He's the one year. He's the captain.
So that's what I'm saying. I said if he's injured for his ass,
To me,
so why does not anywhere? We'll see. What's his name? Pep Guardiola pull out. He came in the build from the game and used the orchestrator of the midfield. And he pull up there. You're not playing what I want you to do. Mean the pitch.
And
So that's what we need to see from a Mikel Arteta going forward. So we need to replace them for Odegaard.
honestly, we do. We were thinking that Waneri was the replacement for both Odegaard and Saka. But at this point, yesterday, it goes back to the thing here when you say we need more players because yesterday Waneri wasn't at his best. What if Martinelli isn't back from injury? What should have happened?
We're talking about Martinelli. He came on the game and fluffed his lines again. He fluffed his line. He had some glaring opportunities to unique his goal. Just putting it into the net. And Trossard too, that I used to call the sniper. He let his shooting boots at home.
So it goes back to the point wherein I always say that if only the team, on a normal day, Arsenal can want United. So and fro, we can beat them hands down. But yesterday we see that there is no leadership, there is no sense of responsibility. People do not master their own. People do not take it upon themselves that I need to do this. It was only declaration and they between.
If you come to that point, and I need think that Arsenal as a team, when they have a mental block or their jigs, because it appears as if anytime we need to just be this low teams, we just fizzle out. Oh, just need to beat Aston Villa and West Ham and win and just top the league. We just go there and bottle it. So are we James or do we have mental block? So
I think it's all in the mentality. Because trying his best. You see, he was frustrated yesterday. At some point, you see him shouting, doing some things, but you can't expect him, like you used to say, to go up all the foot of the players and tell them, release the ball on time, shoot on time. He is limited. He doesn't have enough options. And being jinx, I don't think is actually all being jinx. It's just the stubbornness of the board and getting the players we need. You said earlier we do not have a second 11, and it's all go back even to the fans. We are just saying it. You see the fans, if options like players are here, they'll tell you that, look, we can have two players in one position. What happens to that? Man City, they have it all. We don't.
okay, going
So this time around, we all know football is money.
Okay, going forward now, the club, I think we hear that Andre Beretta, the former Atletico Madrid sporting director, is now going to be a sporting director. And judging by his records, he's being somebody that knows his onion and we believe that he's going to bring him the good tiding back to the Emirates. What do you think I wish you do? Because the season is done for us now. I'm just looking at it that but by the time the Champions League comes, let's hope that luck is going to smile it on our side against Madrid. I think in the time past, we defeated the Galacticos. Well, we're not even at our best. We went to Bernabeu and beat them. So let's hope that we're going to have a repeat of that. History, they always say, is what counts for the future. So let's say, what do you think we should do as a team going forward from next season? Because now it's not comical for us to find ourselves in that position that Patrice Evra said Arsenal is like Netflix, we want this a wait for next season. So next season, I mean, we just have to swallow our pride and take it on the chin. That is what it is. That is going to be next season issue. What should these conkies or the board Arteta do? For me, if you ask me, the conkies should just sign off. You should just sell the club to somebody else. We don't want them again. Because we need owners that are ambitious. We need owners that can come in and give Arteta, look at him straight in the eye. Mikel Arteta, and you are winning the Champions League this season. You are winning the Premier League. Tell us what you want. And we'll put out the blueprint. This is what, if you fail, you're going to be sacked. Simple as that. But when you have an owner that comes and the coach plays according to his scripts. The coach will come, we're looking at the market, we're looking at our players that are going to better us. Arsenal is the, I always say, we're the only club in the entire world that doesn't get that player them better us. So what is your opinion going forward? What should we do in the next season come?
I think everybody knows got the players within the league because these players, we are even saying that and the players are not responsible. These players have been running. This is the third season in a row, competing very hard. And this season, we are so unfortunate with a lot of injury. It's like our entire team, everybody had injury this season. So there is not much option. There are some mistakes from Mikel, a lot from the board. Get the players. Our new sporting director is his record is actually very good. Getting the player. We just look at the board supporting because Arsenal board is like this. You give it, they gamble everything. They do business everything, and this is football. Yes, if they are running a business, they are aiming to make profit. Or they are making profit. What are they doing to maintain it? They give the fans, and now they are saying that they are going to increase as of next season the match rate tickets. So if they do not get all the players that we need, then I don't think we have anything to opt for. Let's just hope that the champions need the energy that the team. It's like even with the players they are mine now, they know that the Premier League is cup. From Nikel's interview yesterday, they didn't even respond to that question. They know that okay, the Premier League is over. Let's go fight for the Champions League. And we see that against PSG. PSG saw the fights in that match. Against United, they're just trying to maintain a position. They just maintain the second place position. That is what they were there to play. So they just need to get the players we need, get more options. We don't even have options. Okay? We don't. Especially enough in the fourth position. That's an option.
Anyways, viewers, I will indulge you to go to the comment section and make a comments count. The next is you need to get in players. The board need to spend. But for me, the uncles need to give Arsenal for us to have a breather. We need them to leave Arsenal sort of get a breather moving forward. Get owners that are ambitious, that are looking forward to grace our chef with trophies. We call something as shit, but we will become shit too. Because no trophy for us. No trophy, and this is really airy and is becoming endemic. So we need to end it. On this edition of Arsenal Fans Beat, I don't know what Nene has to tell to the fans before I round off. You have anything to say?
They still O'Connors. The Champions League is still on, and let's see how far that goes. But for me, the Premier League is over. So let's keep fighting.
Nene says it's Sibo. From me, let's just look at playing beautiful football till the end of the season. Because you can't make the Champions League without a striker when you can't even do that at the English Premier League. Until there, we just want to encourage you to keep on subscribing, sharing, and loving this channel. It is because of you that we are here with us today. And together we want to build a larger community together. Don't forget, it is the Arsenal family. Until then, it is come on, you Gunners.